For many Americans, poverty is something they only see on TV. It exists in faraway places with people very different from themselves. But the reality is that 37 million people in the United States are unable to provide decent lives for themselves and their families. The United States may be the richest country in the world, but it's failing millions of its children. In fact, the U.S. has the highest childhood poverty rate of the 25 richest industrialized nations. And today's rising food, fuel, and healthcare costs now put even more people at risk. So while the face of poverty in the United States may not look like it does in less developed countries, it is every bit as real to the moms and dads faced with a lack of money, support, and skills. World Vision is committed to helping parents right here at home realize their dream of a better life for their children like Shalea and Kyra.
One day I woke up out of bed and I went outside and I saw a beautiful butterfly.
Sometimes it's relaxing. A lot of people said they liked this.
Kyra and Shalea are getting a second chance at childhood. They already know what it's like to be homeless. Kyra's mother, Lavanya Brown, is a recovering drug addict who is ashamed to have caused so much heartache for her children.
It felt like I was a failure, that I didn't belong, that I didn't deserve anything.
Lavanya and Kyra were on the streets until Naomi family residents took them in.
Last year we weren't doing too good, but this year she's improved so much.
The Minneapolis St. Paul Transitional Shelter is a World Vision partner. It provides housing along with spiritual and vocational training.
Can I see your ID?
Lavanya is working her way through college. She's studying to become a social worker to help others and to provide a better life for Kyra. Kyra's counselor is working to build the 13-year-old's self-esteem, but says it will take some time.
She was very, very, very withdrawn, not willing to talk, not willing to interact with anybody. If you could even get her to look at you in the eyes, it felt like you'd made major headway.
Marnie and the staff at Naomi Family Residence definitely see signs of Kyra's growing confidence.
Draw our dream house. Our dream house. Yeah, she wants to be an architect. I just see so much for her. She's really amazing. I admire her.
I want to build like houses for low-income people, but nice houses, not just run-down houses.
While World Vision is helping Kyra live a better life, there are far too many children who continue to fall through the cracks. Barber County, West Virginia is an economically depressed rural community in the heart of Appalachia. A third of the children here live in poverty.
Right now we're living with our grandma because the house we had rats running all over.
When Barber County's mines closed, its economy collapsed. It's an all too familiar story from many economically depressed areas of the country, urban, rural, or even suburban. It's not that America's poor don't want to work. There just aren't enough good-paying jobs in places like Philippi, West Virginia.
It seems hard.
Shalea's family has lived here for generations.
9, 10, 11, 12.
The 6-year-old spends 2 afternoons a week at KidReach, a World Vision mentoring and tutoring program for at-risk children.
Want to be a teacher and write stories?
But she used to be real shy. But yeah, she's really opened up big time.
Oh, look, they're sharp.
Yeah.
He might get caught.
He might.
Volunteering for KidReach is also boosting Rodney's self-esteem. The high school freshman has a tough time at school, but thanks to tutoring and World Vision's Youth Empowerment Project, or YEP, he's thinking about opportunities he never dreamed were possible.
So today we're going to be talking about community leadership.
YEP is reaching out to teens throughout the country, inspiring them to lead. These once vulnerable teenagers gain huge amounts of confidence after meeting with some of the most powerful politicians in the country. YEP's graduates summit in Washington, D.C., where they speak to their senators about the challenges facing their communities. World Vision hopes this will create a future generation of leaders.
I used to think that I'm just nothing, well, not nothing, but I couldn't do anything, like I couldn't help nobody. And going to this proved to me that I could go and help people that needed help besides myself.
As World Vision reaches a child at a time with one-on-one mentoring, it also lifts up whole families stuck in poverty. From families who have lost everything in a natural disaster like Hurricane Katrina, to America's working poor. World Vision's storehouses supply donated, high-quality items that help sustain families, aid disaster victims, and even equip teachers short on school supplies.
Give them hope, give them affirmation and encouragement, give them a sense of their worth, their value.
Okay, well, let's see what we can get. Okay.
Something as basic as shampoo or cleaning products help Naomi Family Residence graduates like LaTanisha Wilson. World Vision donations were a huge blessing for LaTanisha as she moved from the transitional shelter to her own apartment.
They had a big celebration for me. They gave me cases of everything. I mean, I don't need no personal hygiene, so I don't need none of that stuff. They gave me toasters and everything, a lot of stuff. So I didn't have to buy none of that.
World Vision's approach enables people like LaTanisha to help themselves and their families. LaTanisha wants to open up her own beauty salon one day, but her first goal is to be the best mother she can be.
I don't be around a lot of people. I like to stay to myself sometimes because there's so much I got to do with my kids to make up for the stuff I didn't do with them, so.
Marnie Sim sees this over and over. These children can be kids again. They now dream about a bright future, and so do their empowered parents.
I guess that what keeps all of us coming to work every day is knowing that God has never given up on us. He is never going to give up on the LaTanishas of the world either. And if we are the church, if we are His hands and feet, we better not be giving up either.
And I saw a beautiful butterfly and I went inside to tell my mom.